to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hioka. I'm an empath. I like to do these little daily reports on, I don't know, just what has come by my radar, what I've seen, on the collective, what's going on with me, and how it reflects into the world, lines up with astrology. If there's one thing that I could pass on to people is know your chart. That's how you get to know yourself. It is. A lot of the behaviors that we're doing, we're supposed to act like that. Yeah. It's like, but, yeah, it goes on and on and on. Anyway, so some weird stuff, karma's playing the biggest factor of anything, and instant manifestation. There is a comedian on a stage just doing his thing, incognito. Is that what his name was? Just talking about having a stroke, heart attack. A couple minutes later, had to sit down, falls out. Paramedics come and pronounce him dead. Yeah. I try and take care of myself, and I know that even when you try and take care, and I didn't always try and take care of myself, because I used to drink a lot. I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes, and I never was a pill popper. I never understood that pill pop. It's just mad science to me, and I like to feel good. I mean, we're spirits living as humans, just, trying to have experiences, and I think that it's safe to say that most people want to have positive, good experiences, Although we are full spectrum, so we got to experience the bad stuff too, in order to really feel the really, really good stuff. It's weird how that works. And the more lower vibrational frequency stuff that you've had to contend with in life, whether we did it to ourselves or not, because, like with me and my years of drinking, you can't cognitively keep yourself safe, and bad things happen to women. Men take advantage. And that's the other side of that, too. Women take advantage of drunk men, too. That's what I'm saying, is alcohol can be used as a tool, and will be used as a tool if the user sees fit. So then I just don't want to get duped, so I just don't drink, Allison Coe made a little video this morning, a brief one. It's the anniversary of, or it's Dolores Claiborne's birthday. It's on April 15th, and they do, or 14th, 15th, and they do every year a quantum hypnotists do collaborations, and I'm excited for that. I did one last year on what Allison Coe helped me to see, and it helped me heal some stuff, Well, when our DNA has traveled incarnation after incarnation after incarnation, that's a lot of stuff we got to heal. That's a lot of our stuff. That's a lot of other people's stuff. The earth is healing. The earth is even healing right now. The earth is trying to, get to where it wants to be. It's all this unrest. It's like shaking all these fleas off its back with like, what are you guys doing to me? You're making me uncomfortable. You're giving me hot flashes and cold flashes, and I just want to be, and you keep drilling and bombing and pounding and drilling and fracking, and frack you, theyre says to the, it's all about nature. Everything is nature. So when people put their twisted industrial monetary materialistic, even religion is pretend, when they get it all twisted. Man has got it so twisted, and then that's the thing, is there are all these incompetent people that are being found out that you just sat in a chair in a position for so long and you didn't know what you were doing, and on your watch things didn't happen and people did fall through the cracks, and it's just so hard to watch. I was listening to an astrology talk with the astrology, and it's a lot of emotions depending on where your placements are and where mine are. I want to stay within. I don't want to go out much, I will. I need to, but right now I just want to stay within and because I know my sinner, and there's too many people out right now that don't know their sinner. People don't know their sinner. People don't know how to contain their emotions, and I say it all the time, and I try to use different words because redundancy is just boring, and people are still not getting it. They're not getting it. You gotta find your sinner, because people are out there to try and freaking get you. The prisons and police stations are full of bully police cops that are getting people to become uncentered, you know, or whoever. You know, you have the antagonist, and the, even if it's a domestic dispute, you have the, like my mom, she used to get in there and just keep going and going, and I'm just like, just shut up, just walk away. He's gonna beat the crap out of you again, and I'm gonna have to watch because you can't keep your mouth shut. You know what I mean? And they just keep going and going. And because I know that the man that the man that wants to, he can't contain himself. That's the thing. Is that I want to teach people how to pick out the people that can't contain themselves and that are freaking dangerous to us all. And they're freaking on. They're wearing badges too. You know, they're incessant. They're wearing clergy. You know, they're wearing collars. You know, and they're both genders. Women do it too. They'll get you. That girl, what did she do? Oh, that was kind of, I don't know. I guess she was in the hospital and then missed her court date. I think that was just a funny way that she turned herself in. She told them where they were and they came got her, but she was like, do you deliver? Anyway, that's another story. But my point is, people aren't finding their sinners, so I've had to learn emotional control. Mom has tried to establish, or Mom she tried my whole upbringing to get me to establish my emotional control, but it took me long into my adulthood to figure out how to do that, and I had to remove alcohol. See, and for me, when people drink, you can't, it doesn't matter, you know, how long you've been doing it, you know, if you're good at it, it put its effects on your bodies, and it gives you deficits. You know, that's why you can't do it and go out and do whatever you want, you know, but people keep doing it. Oh, yeah, Loretta wouldn't, you know, she just wouldn't let things go. She wouldn't let things go. And I gotta say, I got a part of me in me too, you know. Just speaking our truth, and we all should be allowed to without being in fear of somebody else putting their hands on us, but people can't contain themselves. It's evident all over the place. Their emotional control, they don't have any, and when you live in a society that's built on creature comforts to making yourself comfortable, so you don't have to and lock yourself in a little ivory tower where I hear there's homeless, but if I never see them, they're not real. You know what I mean? And we're run by a society like Congress is on break for 2 weeks, and they just, you know, kept saying, well, we'll talk about that flood situation in the Midwest and helping those folks out, but first let's go eat some ham and talk about Jesus Christ and how he and we'll celebrate how he resurrected, as they sit there stuffing their face with their gluttony, their pig with pig. Yeah, making 6 figures, man. Ain't no when did people in City Hall start making 6 figures? You know, while people on the streets are freaking literally dying of homelessness and starvation and stuff, and you know, spring. Since it's spring now, I gotta say this, because I remember taking a suicide awareness class when I was in the military. I took advantage of all those classes because I wanted to see what their take on it was. You know, their freaking military's twisted, man. That whole paradigm. Good old boys club. Well, I hate everything about good old boys. So, you know what you can do with your club and your bombs? You know, and all that guy that got arrested over and the WikiLeaks guy. It's just the governments don't like it when you tell, they like government secrets because, you know, they don't like it when you tell how dirty they are. Like I remember seeing that footage back in 2003 of the civilians getting shot up by the American soldiers and them just like laughing and, because you grow up playing video games and you desensitize people and you put them in positions where they can actually do that, and it's like you're taking out people's light, man. That's not a karma that you want. Taking somebody's life away when it wasn't, I mean, everybody has their time, but you don't get to do that. Yeah, and all that controlling and all that manipulation and all that stuff is coming down, and people, I just want to help people speak their truth, Even when life is scary and somebody gets in your face, just freaking yell at them back, So you get hit. At least you're not a coward, man. Don't be a coward like them and hide behind money, property, and prestige, IPOs and stock options and $1,000 suit. Don't be a coward. Those are all cowards. Real men don't do any of those things, women. If you're looking for real men, they don't. And cowards will never treat women with respect because cowards don't respect themselves. Just take care of yourself. Eat some clean, healthy food. Drink some water. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.